Hey you guys, it's Bunny from bunnycakes.com. I wanted to pop on and do a book haul for you guys real quick. I actually got in a whole bunch of stuff this week. I got in a couple of books I ordered and a couple of books that were sent to me from review, and I also won some stuff. So this is going to be interesting. Are you ready? For the books that I ordered this week, the first one that came was The Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson. From what I gather from the reviews and stuff I've read online, I think this is about Jack the Ripper. As you can see, there's him. So I'm looking forward to reading it. The Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson. The other book that I ordered that showed up was The Walking Dead Bind Up Book 1. This is a bind up. I think they said it was the first 14 of the graphic novels, which is pretty good. I love the TV show, and for Valentine's Day, my husband took me to Barnes & Noble and told me I could get whatever I wanted. So this is what I was going to get. And I ran over there, and they were like $40 in Barnes & Noble, and there's like, I want to say there's 8 or 10 of them. So I was like, I didn't want to give my husband a heart attack on Valentine's Day, so I didn't get any of them, you know, because 8 and 40, that's a lot of money. I just decided I wouldn't get them because even used online, that's actually, some of the used ones are higher than what it would be to buy it new. So I wasn't going to get it. Well, then the season finale of The Walking Dead came on. And when I say I like the show, I mean, when it's on, I do the story cast thing that they do on AMC, so you can talk to other people and see like fun tips and stuff about the show while the show's airing. And then after that, I go to The Talking Dead and do the live stream on there. So I watch Talking Dead and can talk to people like on Twitter and on GetGlue that watch the show. Well, in the season finale, at the end, there was like this crazy person in a hood with some freaks on a leash, and I didn't know who it was, and then everybody on the Twitter was blowing up. Everybody knew who it was but me, and I was like, okay, so apparently there's a zombie whisperer in The Walking Dead who keeps freaks on a leash. And then when it went off, like off in the distance, you could see like this compound that was gated in, and everybody on the interwebs was like, oh, they're at the prison, they're going to find the prison. And I was like, what the crap are y'all talking about? So I decided I was going to get the book because I don't like being the only one that don't know what's going on. So the book comes, and I'm like, yes, now I'm going to know what's going on. I'm going to be ahead of the game, and I'm going to know who that freak nuts was and what's fixing to go down, right? I want to show you the last scene on the season finale was them, it like panned up over a ridge or something, and then there was like a big compound off in the distance. So I was like, okay. And then the end of the book, there's like an extra short like thing at the end by somebody else about The Walking Dead. But the end of the actual book is, look, final scene, big compound off in the distance. What the crap? I bought this book and it didn't help me at all. The zombie whisperer with the freaks on the leash, not in here. And then the last page is the exact last scene that was the season finale, like cliffhanger closer thing. This series is going to break my bank, I can tell. So I bought book 1. I'm not any further into the series than what I am from watching TV, so now I have to get book 2. So, I don't know. It was really good. I've not done like graphic novels before. I actually got my first one. I was sent my first one for review in the middle of last week. It was not this series, it was another series. And they wanted me to review the book, but they only sent me a chapter of it. It was like 30 pages, so I told them I couldn't review it if I didn't have the whole. Why would I review on part of the story if I don't have the whole story? I don't know. I don't understand how graphic novels work, so I don't know. But I did enjoy this. I read it. I sat down and read it day before yesterday. I read it in one afternoon. I thought it was fantastic. I loved the artwork in it, and I am going to get the rest of the series. It's just going to take a while because they're not cheap. But that was the only other thing I purchased this past week. And then for review, I got The Duke Don't Dance, which is adult contemporary. And they actually sent 2 copies. That way I can have a giveaway with one if I like the book. It says, compressed between America's greatest generation and the baby boom were the men and women of the so-called silent generation. They were born too late to share in the triumph of the great victory, too early to know only the privilege of the American empire, and too few numbers to assure themselves a proper identity and an enduring legacy. The Duke Don't Dance, drawing its title from a line of graffiti encapsulating the equality of flawed male and female protagonists from the transitional generation, traces their love, animosities, triumphs, and tribulations with irreverent humor, insight, and a critical eye. The Duke Don't Dance is an irreverent and audacious journey through minefields of love, sex, race, and social and political change, with 7 resolute but valuable protagonists of the silent generation. It portrays their successes, disappointment, and foibles from the era of post-war social upheaval they encounter as young adults in the 1960s to the present day. That is fiction, and there'll be a giveaway, probably not April, May. There'll probably be a giveaway in May for the extra copy of this. So I'd like to thank them for sending 2 copies, because we love hosting the giveaways. And then Richard Finney, who is an author, emailed me and asked me if I would like to review his book, and he sent the synopsis, and I thought it sounded very Dan Brownie. It's like religion and old myths and uncovering mysteries and solving and saving and crazy talk. It's Demon Days, Angel of Light is the... I want to say this is the newer one. Oh my crikes. It's huge. And then he also sent Demon Days, which is tiny. I could read that in the afternoon. I'm not sure which order I'm supposed to read them in, so I'll have to look that up on the internet. But I think this sounds fantastic. Even though it's huge, I'm looking forward to reading it. I love Dan Brown. I said, when I emailed him back, he said it's a little bit more in-depth than what Dan Brown is. So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more like religious facts and things in it. Not so much finding clues written on the walls. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It sounds really good. Look it up on the internet. I don't know if he's indie. Lono Publishing. So, I don't know. Check it out online. It's a big fatty, but it sounds really good. I was like squealed. I was really happy. This is Curses, an F'd up fairy tale, and I'm pretty sure you know what F stands for. I had put this, I saw this in Danny Mark's video, and while I was watching the video, what I usually do when I'm watching other YouTuber videos is if it's something I want to put in my wish list, I've usually got Goodreads open while I'm watching the video, and then, like if they say a book, I'm looking it up while I'm watching the video and sticking it in my wish list. So, as soon as this was on his video, I stuck it in my wish list. Ooh, that makes the color wash out. Anyway, I stuck this in my wish list, and the next morning, when I got up and looked at my email, there was an email saying, you know, I saw this in your wish list. How would you like a copy? And I was like, shoot, yeah. So I was really excited to get this, and it's J.A. Casimir. You should definitely check this out. And I know Misty the Book Rat's got Fairy Tale Fortnight coming up, and I think she's got this on the list for that too. So make sure you check this out. This is going to be awesome. And then yesterday, was yesterday Friday? No. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or day before, when I checked my mail, like all day after that, I could not stop smiling. I was so excited. I did like the happy pee-pee dance, squealing like a 4-year-old little girl, because when I checked my mail, there was a gift pack out there from Scribner Publishing. They sent me, check this out, this is amazing. Like, I still can't believe it. They sent me a t-shirt. Love it. They sent me a copy of The Wolves of the Kala by Stephen King, which I thought, okay, I've already got this book, so this can go in the Sundays with Stevie giveaway that I'm doing. And then I got to flipping through it. This one is illustrated. The one I have is not illustrated. So, no book for you. How awesome is that? Look at that. Love. And as if this wasn't enough, they sent me a hardback copy of The Wind Through the Keyhole. This comes out April 24th. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, I don't know. Thank you, Scribner. Thank you, Stephen King, for being awesome. Oh, and they sent me a bookmark, which, yay me. So, yeah. So, for like 2 days, I've pretty much been on a Stephen King high because, you know, Stephen King. That's everything I got this week. I have started, like, at the end of the day, I used to do a book of the day here on YouTube. The videos didn't ever get hardly any views, so I stopped doing them. But I liked having the book of the day feature on my blog. So I think what I'm going to start doing is, like, at the end of the day, if I received a book that day, I'm going to go ahead and do it as the book of the day on my blog. And then it'll still be included, like, in the book haul videos. But if you would like to see, you know, not have to wait for a video to kind of see if I got anything that day, I always post pictures on my Facebook page. So like my Facebook page if you've not done that, because I always put, like, when I get a book in, it's the first thing I do is take a picture of it. Usually when I'm opening the box, it's on Facebook. So like my Facebook page if you want to do that. And then I'm really trying to figure out Google Plus. I'm not good at it. So I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've put some people in some circles, which I was told to do. So I figured that out. And I figured out, like, how to private message somebody. So I figured that out. But, like, I don't know how to go find people. Like, I don't know how to find other people that like books. So if you're on Google Plus, I don't even know how to tell you how to find me. I am Bunny Cates everywhere. So Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, even here on YouTube, I'm just Bunny Cates. I'm not creative enough. Like, my name is Bunny. I shouldn't have to come up with a crazy username. Do you know what I mean? So I would love it if you would add me on the Google Plus and just, like, hey, I saw you on YouTube or whatever, so I can, you know, put you in the right circle, and we'll figure out how to use it together, right? Let's see. Oh, I added a new book to the Stephen King giveaway this morning, too. Make sure you swing by the blog and enter that if you haven't entered. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link to the video here. And then also, there's only a week left to enter the giveaway for Illusion by Frank Peretti. You can enter that here. And we've got the Epic Magic and Finkelton giveaway still going on, and you can enter that here. So, yeah, lots of giveaways you can enter. It's kind of been a crazy couple of weeks on my website. So, big thanks to all the authors that have sent stuff to go in the giveaway. And thanks to Scribner and all the authors that sent review copies. You guys are awesome. And thanks to Stephen King for being amazing. Go pre-order this book. Pre-order it now. I'll wait. Go do it. Okay, I'm really not going to wait because there's kids in the hallway watching me record. Thanks for watching. See ya. Yes, I keep looking at the monitor. Sorry. Ooh, you're attractive. I'm just kidding.